Welcome to Attican Plays Airport CEO. All right, hi, this is Attican and welcome to Series 1, Episode 2 of Airport CEO. Now in Episode 1, I entitled that one An Aggressive Start because that's what that was. We embraced debt and we built very aggressively, and we've already built out a nice airport. We've got a good main terminal area with some decent size to it, with the ability to handle some stuff. And of course, we're going to plan on going up and up levels to increase its capacity. But for now, it's just a beautiful starting point for us. And we've got 12 puddle jumpers, commercial flights, small aircraft here working, and we've got two terminals, one for landing and one for taking off. And we have set up our security check-in and security exits. We've got a couple of bathrooms, one small staff room. We've got minimal bus, car, and taxi stands down here, one of each, and that's going to change to none of each in my my plan very soon. But we're looking pretty good. I want to confirm that that's jet fuel. Yes, it is. So we are fueling these little puddle jumpers, and we've got some cash, which is nice. But we don't want to run off and spend that cash, so we have something to spend it with. So let's review the bidding here. Let's look at what's really, to me, the main thing is right here. We've just finished this research on Program Group 1. So we're going to start a new project. So the first thing we're going to do is do Project Group. So we are going to expand our research capacity. So instead of having one group research, after this, we'll be able to have two groups research. And so that'll take care of that. We are, staffing-wise, we could use a couple of staff ramp agents and a janitor, it looks like. So let's go out here to hire a janitor, and who wants to come work for us? Now there's a guy this guy, ooh, look, these are good ones right here. These are already, they're not terribly expensive and they're already in green. So let's just take both of them while they're here. Let's go back here to training and train them up to max, which isn't that expensive. And now we've got four really good janitors without they're not too terribly expensive. Okay, and I said we wanted ramp agent. Okay, ramp agent. Okay. Now, what I don't remember if I've said this to you before or not, but what I'm finding is the ones that start out red, regardless of what they pay, if this red were over here, that would mean that person has very little potential. This person here, with some training, could end up in here somewhere and be, a reasonably good employee. But I really want to go for quality. I want quality employees. So this one here is excellent. Sandra is excellent because her hourly rate is not that high, and we can hire her. She's already in a solid green. And we're going to take that one too. And so back to Sandra, we can give her some training. And with just a couple of trainings at $16.60 an hour, she's almost a total green. So now we've got some good ones. Now we've also got Alex here that is max trained, and he's just not cutting it. So he's going to have to go. So Alex will go away. And I think we're still okay because we actually hired two and we only really needed one. Let's see here. So we've got that running. Our staffing, we hired a janitor, we hired a ramp agent. We're good on trucks right now. Our research is going. Let's just let it run. There isn't much else for us to do. We could spend our money and upgrade everything, but I'm going to hold off on all the upgrading and until we hit kind of our master plan, our next big phase, which is going to be going to medium-sized aircraft. And let's just go ahead and speed this puppy up. And I would like to, let's see, how many, I didn't check this, how many contractors? We have, good, we have 10. I like to keep a staff of 10 contractors on hand so that if the mood strikes me to just do some building, I've got people right there who can do it. And then, of course, if there's any big projects, I'll go ahead and bring in more contractors to get it done more quickly. But I don't mind paying for 10 for really kind of sitting there looking at the stars until until we have something for them to do. And we could build this out, but I really want to wait, and there's no point. I will wait until we have something there. We could carpet this thing. That's something I always forget to do is, well, put in floors, let's say. Let's do this color, whatever that is, for our secure areas. So let's just take this. That way we can almost see the secure, even when we don't have the zones turned on. And then for the open areas, what would look okay with that? Almost nothing. It's going to have to be really neutral. That's a pretty ugly color. All right, I already regret picking that color, but I did, so there we go. So let's go with a very neutral color. Okay, I can't say that's even remotely better looking than it was before. In fact, that's just god awful. I think I like. Oh, we could do with gray. You know us. We're going blue with everything. I just wasted some money there, but those colors are just god awful. And normally eye candy stuff doesn't interest me at all, but that just offends my sensibilities. Okay, that's much easier on the eyes, at least on my eyes. So what do we want to do? We ought to be doing something. They finished already. Jeez. All right, we're going to immediately go for program group 2. So we're going to say, okay, you guys go get us another program. Now we can start another project. Now what we want, okay, so let's talk about what we want to do here. We use debt to rapidly build up our airport. Now what we need to do is make, here let me open so you can see it. We need to make all this worthwhile. We need to be running plenty of planes through here so that we are making some revenue, and we need to have shops and cafes so that we're making money leasing our property to store owners. So that's what we're going to do now is focus on, our first focus honestly is administration. We're going to set up a super administration setup here with 30 total staff, and those staff are going to go through projects as quickly as we can muster. And the reason we're going to do 30 is that there's 3 program groups. Each group allows you to have 2 of these things that you're working on at a time. So what we're going to do is pick 2 from here, 2 from here, 2 from here, and max them out. The most you can put on each one is 5 people. So you can have 5 people on each project or each category, and you can do 2 of them. So that's 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, 30 people. So we're going to work our way toward hiring 30 good administrators. And so that's why this is getting emphasized. I said we need to start making money. Well, the first thing we need to do is maximize the flights we're getting. So let's go for night flights so that we can start. So that this isn't just a sunk cost for us sitting there wasting time at night. So we want administrators. These are all green. They're all good. We'll take them all. And train them to max. Okay, now we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 good administrators. And so we're going to go back here to our R&D, and we're going to make sure we can run that project full. This research, do this research. And then we're going to, do we have any left? We have some left. We're going to start reducing the cost of the salaries of all of our people. So, go. Okay, let's see what this is. I think I know. Yeah, we've got a janitor here, Jordan, who wants to go to this trash can right here. And he can't get to it, so I'm assuming he wants to go around here and clean up. This seems silly to me. He should be able to come here and do it. And in fact, he should be able to work around that. But we're going to have to take out that configuration. Obviously isn't going to work. My understanding is going to be in a future release you're going to be able to move objects. That would be great if we could take this, move it over, move this over, reconfigure this without deleting stuff. But as it is now, you have to delete it and rebuild it. So we're going to put our trash cans out there like that. And now we've gotten rid of that problem, and we should be able to go clean up this mess when he feels like it, I guess. Okay, good timing. Those two just finished. If we do night flights, we're going to want advanced runway lighting so that the planes will be able to land easily in the night. And let's see if we can hire some more. We're going to go to the pattern here during this episode is to hire. And now see, this one's so low. Train him, even though he's cheap. Train, or her, I guess. We could never get her up into a green state, or certainly not into an advanced green state. Saying he's too bad. He's not so bad. You could hire him and bump him up, but I really want quality. I will take these two and put them on that project. So it's maxed out. And these three, I think we'll put them on here and have our salary cost reduction maxed out so we can lower the cost of salaries and go. Staffing wise, we're in good shape. Vehicle wise, we're in good shape. Our dance card, see, it could be a little more full, but we should be able to get some night flights coming in here. Pretty sure, yeah, we've got night. See, the night flight automatically switches on once you finish the research. for all your runways, all your gates. And if you wanted to not have it at a certain spot, like maybe you wanted to concentrate it in one spot and have a skeleton crew or whatever, you could manage that. Take a lot more thought and management than I would be willing to put out. Whoops. Yeah, so we've finished night flights. Yeah, that's right. And I tell you what I should have done with that cost reduction. I hate to take them all off, but our first thing should be this: reduce project time. So these 5 are going to research ways to make all this research go faster. So you'll see that I suspect in this episode we will finish all the research the game has to offer at this point. That's going to be kind of a secondary goal. Our main goal is to turn to profit, get to the point where we're making a profit. Now, I researched that, and then I'm not even going to build it. Typical. All right, we want shops. Shops are going to make us money. So we got full flight on that. And are there any good admins we can hire? No. Yes. Let's get something else going. Let's get cafes going. Why not? Can't quite fully staff it. That's okay. I'm going to leave these 5 here. They're helping both of those go faster. Staffing. All right. We need a service technician, or I don't have to have one, but it would not hurt. I want to stay on top of the staffing as best we can, so that we can always provide good service. 15, 7, 3. That one's not bad. Let's take Sakura and train her up. There we go. For a nice cheap price, we get a good service technician. Let's see. Let's open up another project group. And that leaves us with 2 spares. So, we can put them over here. There we go. And once that's done, I'll stop and do some building. Okay, and we can start another project. We'll start the extended commercial license because that's where you get a lot of flights. So we've got 5. We can do 3 more. Can we find 3 more to hire? Nope. Yeah, yes, he would be good. Those would all be good. Maxed out on both of those, so we can start on something else. Let's start. Let's start boosting the productivity of our staff. And now we got it. Now this part is not my favorite part of the game, but it's a crucial part to running a profitable airport. I think I mentioned this in the intro. Airports make roughly something on the order of 40% of their revenue from non-airplane stuff. In other words, if you think about this, this is a valuable piece of land. We've got nice indoor facilities. We've got a captured audience of shoppers, people who get hungry, who like to shop to kill time, and basically we've got a nice mall here with a captive audience. So that's why these cafes, and businesses are so important. So what we're going to do is, if we look at our traffic flow, people are going to come in, they're going to check in, go through security, and then they'll go up here. So they're going to go up there on arrival, and when they're on departure, and when they arrive, they're going to come down like that and go out. So right there is a great spot for a shop and a cafe. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put a shop and a cafe right in there. All right, let's see, 1,600 square feet. Big enough. They would pay us a decent amount for 9 shelves and a desk, or a counter. So let's just go for that. We'll go with a counter right here, and then 9 shelves. We can put, we can give them a couple of nice ones here right next to the, like that, like that. We can give them some small ones. We'll build a wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll build a wall there so the people coming down won't walk. We'll walk over here, which is kind of where we want them anyway. And while we're at it, that's 8, 9, 10. That's probably actually enough right there to make them happy. It is. We're going to sign a contract with Belanger Jewelers, or Bellinger Jewelers probably, and start making some money from them. And we don't really care if they hit their goals or not, honestly. Don't mean to be callous about it, but they're going to pay us a lease, and that's what we want. Now, if they do really well, they'll pay us extra, and that's lovely, but that's not the main objective here. The main objective is to get that lease, get that rental money. Let's see what we can do with food. We've built 2,000 square feet, which is pretty good. Let's let that run for a second, because I'm sure we can do better. Maybe not. Cuppa for 1,000. Oh, here we go. This one, they're happy too. 1251. Ooh. Oh, we built it a nice size, actually. Let's do this. Let's target this guy. 8 display fridges and a counter. That's all they need. Okay. So the counter, we'll give them a large counter on anticipation of a lot of sales. Put them right there, and we're going to put display fridges, and we'll put them over here, and similarly, we're going to build another wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, they're happy with that. They pay us $14.96 for that. Now, what we can do is we could put some seating in here or even around it. People could buy their food and then go have a nice seat. Yeah, why not? Well, first of all, we do it like this. We go to food, and we go to the food counter, and we say, okay, I want to sit 1, 2, 3, 4, and it creates a little round table for us. Then we can go to seating, and we can get some nice seats here. 1, 2, and create a nice table, and then we can take that and duplicate it. And create a great place for people to have a meal and sit down. And I don't think that mattered at all. That seating is just almost like for show. I don't think it mattered even a little bit. Okay, what are they? Wine and cheese is $12.51. Petite is $14.96. That's the one we want. But you know what? We kind of want both of them. So we're going to do the same thing over here. There's no traffic yet, but there will be, and we can make money on it right now. Again, it's sad, but we don't really care if these businesses make money. We just care that they pay money. 21 by 9. Okay, and we can actually, in fact, copy like that, and that'll serve a couple per. The beauty of having those there, we've now created some little walls that will force people to walk in a more realistic way. Okay, that wine and cheese is the best deal, so we need one more display fridge. Like so. There we go. Now we've got that income coming in, and just for symmetry shape, let's do a shop. Oops. 8 by 19. Eight by 19. There we go. Put that shop right there. And who would like to go there? Oh, look at this. It's a little too small for the... Well, this is good. 15.20 for a bottle. That's an excellent one. And I tell you what, I mean, we can do more. I don't want to fill this area up because I have plans for that in terms of escalators and stuff to move upstairs. But we could certainly put something down here against this. Or let's stop right there. That's enough for now. Did we? Yeah, we've got them all under contract, I think. Yep. Yep. All right. Good deal. Okay, this one has finished. We'll start our other program group. And we could do more research if we can get some more administrators that we like. No thanks. They would all be good. Okay. And let's get started on baggage. No, let's get the floor construction. We're going to want that for just about everything we've got to do down the road. 3, 8. We've got a max, so we've got one more we can put them on staff productivity. And overnight here, our contractors will build out the shops and restaurants that are going to get opened up in the morning. So they should be ready when the folks come in to go to work. That program group is done, so we can start on... We'll start the baggage handling. We could use, how many people we got? 11, 14, 19, 20, 21. We can hire up to 9 more. Nope, nope. Yes, yes. Okay. Got them all maxed out. Good deal. Okay. What can we do next? We want to have better fuel trucks. As we get into the bigger planes, we're going to want better fuel trucks and better fuel storage. Can we hire any? Boy, I got to keep track of this. Administrators. 15. 4, 6, 8, 23. Could hire 7 more. No. Yes, yes, yes. I would like a filter, by the way, developer friends, available training. I'd love to be able to just click and say, show me everybody on my staff who has training slots open. Let's see. How are we using our administrators? Maxed out, maxed out, maxed out. That's everybody. Okay. Okay, more research, fuel depots. We've got 3 left over. Start reducing salary costs. You can see our 2 here are doing very well. They're getting good traffic flow and a lot of hungry people, a lot of people bored who want to shop. What's going on over here? Why aren't these guys? They still haven't been built, doesn't look like. Okay, let's get fuel tanks so that we can store even more fuel. How many people do we have? We could hire 4 more. And looky, looky, here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, Jakob, you were too expensive. If you'd come along at a different time, it would have been a different story. All right, great. Now we've got a fully staffed administration. We have 30 folks in our administration. Let's make sure we're using them well. All these are maxed out. All right, we're gonna make sure those 30 people don't cost us too much money. That's all we can do for now. Oh, you know what? That one wasn't maxed out, so go over there. And we'll keep working on the baggage claim. I don't like to do baggage claim until I have it fully researched. including, I should say, baggage fully researched, including the security that goes along with it. Let's see, all those are full. We got 6 admins not being used. For the time being, I can go here and here. And we're making a little money. We are making money. Oh, and I never did fix. Oh my word. Go here and here. And I also want to get rid of that altogether. So when you're leaving, everybody will go over to here and work their way up. Yeah, that's much better. I should have fixed that first thing. Okay, we got a fair amount of money. Let's see what we can do. I think we've got, I believe we have the bigger, yeah, I think we can build a larger air traffic control now. Yes, we can. So let's do that. Let's put in a nice large traffic control, air traffic control. And in concert with that, let's start building out our big boys. And what happened there? Oh, we haven't done medium airport research yet, have we? We'll do that next. Medium planes. That'll give us the bigger runways and the let's see. Oh, and I want a subway as quickly as possible too. That's going to be key for when we start doing higher volume. Okay. Okay, we've got a full set. We'll just run it like that. Okay, what do we got here? There's our medium aircraft. And we'd like to provide them with some nice services like cabin cleaning. And we definitely would like a belt loader to do. If you're not familiar with that, you'll see it in a little while here to help with the unloading and loading baggage. Oh, and we have our medium aircraft. So now we can, okay, now, let's look at this schedule. Oh, my word. One goof, I'd love to have that back and make this change we're about to make and then build that. Would have been so much better, but that's okay. It is what it is. So what we have to do now is knock down these two runways and this and replace them with medium runways. And we're going to have the medium runway set to take both small and medium craft so that the two new runways that we build over here can service these 12 puddle jumpers plus what will eventually be 6 medium-sized aircraft over here. Now, needless to say, that's a huge disruption in our services here. So I'm going to, and I've played around with this. I mean, one thing we could do is leave this one open, have it go both ways, and put a temporary entry exit ramp down here, hook it up like that while this one gets built. In fact, that just makes too much sense not to do that. So we're going to go down here, build a little grass ramp like so, and then set up a taxiway that goes up here and right up there like that to connect in. And then what we're going to do is make this runway now both landings and takeoffs. And we're going to turn this runway off and demolish it. We're also going to demolish that. And part of that at a minimum. Oh, and we need workers now, so we're going to deploy 50 more workers. And as soon as we see that bus pull up for it, there's our supplies. So we're going to deploy all the workers, all the contractors. So see how that plane, watch this plane, it's going to go down here, make a U-turn, and take off because that runway is set to go up to the north. So now what we want to do is put in a medium asphalt runway, and we're going to put it in kind of the same starting point down here, which was 1, 2, 3, 4 from that side, 4 from that runway, that's correct. And then it was not even with it, it was up 4, 5, like that. Okay, so that will be our new take. Oh, did I turn it the right way? I don't know which way it's turning. I wish you could see. I don't remember. I'm going to have to delete it and start over. I wish you could see that before it's constructed. That would be nice. Runway, medium. I want it to take off toward us like this, down screen. Okay, flip around and do this again. I want it to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 over from that, and then up 5. Now up 5 so that there's clearance for the other runway to get onto it like that. Okay, that one is, I know, is going the right direction. Okay, the other one may have been, I just don't know it. Let's put a runway entry exit on it, of course, and we're going to build grass runway like this. This is our takeoff only, which is going to come up from here. So these guys are going to want to come up like so, over, like that. And that'll give us the exit for our exit runway, yes. And this can all go because it's so this little, oh, you know what? I've got a temp built and I'm not actually using it. Forgot to put these in. We've got the runway, grass runway built, but it didn't build that. Now they'll be able to use both ends. They should be able to go like this. So it won't be too bad. We're actually making money while this is going on. That's excellent. Yeah, now it's working correctly. They're coming down here and taking off. Okay, this is going to be departure only, but we're going to have it allow small aircraft and medium aircraft, commercial flights, no GA, turn that on. Oh, can't turn it on yet until it gets this connection finished. But anyway, it's set up and ready to go. So now, well, no, once we get it done, then we're going to kind of bite the bullet here and kill this one. Now, I got all these planes parked here. We'd like to get rid of them. That's okay. They can leave on this runway, and we'll just shut this one off for future landings or whatever. So as soon as this is all done. And some of them can get out, yeah, just using this method. Yeah, there was a defect there. We had a plane stopped, another plane went right through it over to its terminal. That was not correct. See, we're getting trouble even getting our planes down. We've got a busy schedule now, and we're having trouble even getting the planes down because we only have the one run. We only have one runway, and we really need two to support the schedule. Okay, we've got our runway going up through there, so let's go. Give it a direction. Let's go up here, go over here. And we can turn you on, and we can turn you off. Oh boy, that's another bit of a defect. They're all running through each other. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're going to demolish this. Yes, we are. We're also going to demolish this and that. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to build a medium runway that goes upscreen like that, bringing people into the airport, bringing planes into our airport. And we want it to be, let me turn over here. We want it to come up like this. And I think that's it right there. I would love it if you could freeze something like this and then move and look. You know, kind of, I'd love to build a, you sort of can because you get a refund if you don't like it. But that's good. That way planes can come up here and go on this, and they can come off this and come over there. So that, I think, looks pretty good. Yes, I think it does. And do we want that? We could actually leave this, and it's a short track, but that's a short distance, so a small craft could land here and actually come off early, and then the medium ones would go on up here to come off, which works out just fine. And then we can have, let's build a runway. Oh no, we need, first we need the entry exit ramp like that. Then we need a runway that comes up. Let's go ahead and finish this one like that. Notice I'm going to build these, and then we want it to come down to here. We're going to go ahead and flesh this out and make it look like a real runway system. 5 wide over here, 3, 4, 5. Up through here and down, 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 down. Whoops. Down. Okay. Oh, I deleted it. Doggone it. I didn't realize it was being deleted. Doggone it. Well, I'm actually going to put it back because it absolutely can be used. So we're going to have this lined up with that, like so. Because we know the small craft can stop in that size because that was the size of their original small runway. Got a lot of planes stacked up to leave, but that's okay. We're kind of out of rhythm right now, but we'll get back in rhythm. Now look at that. That plane just went through all those other planes. I think they need to fix that. And here goes this one through all the other planes. Okay, and this gate right here, I think, is a mistake. Yep, it needs to be set to commercial. It's been taking general aviation. So now it's a commercial one with a gate. So we've been running with 11 gates rather than 12 for our puddle jumpers. And one of the things I want to do for sure, I've got enough money to do it. Right now, I want to build a subway. We're going to put a subway. So subway is a very important object in this game, the way the game is designed right now. We put a subway right there, and all this stack of people wanting to leave won't be a problem very, very shortly. Now, we could actually turn this on because our small craft can just stop right there, and they've already got that set up. So this is going to be landing only, small and medium craft. Turn it on. Go. What in the world happened there? What in the world? Oh, those must have, I don't know, those must have been planes that were already had landed or what. I don't know what happened. Oh, I see what's going on. I've got a goof. I don't have this connected, so they come here and they look for a path they can't go, so they do a U-turn and go back down the way. That's no good. Let's give them an exit right there. And while we're at it, do we want this one? Yes, we want this one for our bigger craft. Okay, so now let's review the bidding. Now, beautiful. Now we have upgraded to larger runways that can now take the medium-sized aircraft. Well, so we can go up a level here in terms of traffic and everything else. Kind of lost track of what we were doing with our admins. Let's get catering service. Let's get baggage security 3. Let's drop everybody off that. Fill this one up. Okay. 20, 30. Okay. Still good. Still good. Okay. All right. So let's stop right there with episode 2. We have transitioned to really a profitable puddle jumper outfit now, because we've got some shops and food. We've got more flights coming in. We're making more use of our facilities. And what we've really done is set the stage for what we're doing the next episode, which is set up our medium aircraft, set up our catering and cleaning services, and it depends on the timing. We may even do the baggage claim setup. We want to get that going because that's useful here. The puddle jumpers don't typically use the cleaning or the catering, but they don't use it, but they do use the baggage claim. So we can definitely do that. And I would love to upgrade these runways to asphalt, make it all look nicer, but I want to hold off and save this money to make sure we can get this first, because if we can get this built and get our medium aircraft set up and have 6 gates there, we can load those up with flights, because we should have, if we look at our flight planner, well, see, we got 75 out of 75 loaded in there. So we're maxing it out, which is great, 67. We've got a little bit of room for some medium, but the thing is, it'll kind of morph over. Yeah, there's some room. So it'll morph over to more medium flights, which are more profitable. You make more money per plane. You have more passengers go through your airport. You get more passenger fees, bathroom fees, all that good stuff. So in the next episode, that's what we'll work on, is setting up full service medium aircraft. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Airport CEO video. Thank you.